Hi, this is Kevin Jans from the Contracting Officer Podcast. This webinar is about targeting, specifically about how we do targeting. I realize it's a little bit hypocritical for us to talk about targeting, but not actually show how we do it. So here we go. So the best place to start, I figured, would be why I created this video. Several of our Contracting Officer Podcast listeners, they specifically asked, and I'm using their words, am I the right fit for Skyway? So that's why I'm creating this, is people asked about it. So what I'll do is walk through what a Skyway customer looks like. I'll also show how we target folks so you can understand how our process works and see if you're a fit for our support. So what does the best customer for Skyway acquisition look like? Well, first, be a Contracting Officer Podcast listener. It's the best way to understand what our unique features are. And so I suggest if you're doing targeting, make sure you have some way to differentiate yourself and say, this is the unique thing that we bring. And that's what the Contracting Officer Podcast is. So if you're a podcast listener, you're already a fit. And if you're not a podcast listener, go to contractpodcast.com and you can see all free content that we have for those who want to understand the government market from the CO's perspective. The second characteristic is you're in the government market in some way. We have customers who are contractors. We have folks who work for contractors. We have folks who are consultants that support contractors. If you're in the government market in some way, then we're a fit. And the third characteristic of a perfect Skyway customer is you're on LinkedIn. Almost all of our customers found us on LinkedIn. The ones who understand what we do, understand the breadth of our experience and our content, a lot of them are on LinkedIn. For example, a lot of you probably found this video on LinkedIn. Once you decide that you fit these three characteristics, well, then what happens? Well, our customer's journey looks a lot like this. And you're a CO podcast listener, and you're in the government market already in some way, and you're on LinkedIn. Then the next step is to go to askskyway.com. And there you can actually book a time on my calendar. Now, there are two ways this goes. Just a straight podcast feedback session, which is you're a podcast listener, you're not really ready for any help beyond that, and in which case I'd love to just hear from you. It's great to get feedback on what makes the podcast great and how we can continue to make it better. In addition, if you're interested in learning more about how you're a fit, then you click on Am I a Fit for Skyway? And you can go ahead and schedule a time for us to talk and let us know what you're looking for. Of the folks who schedule a time with us, some of them aren't a fit, and that's okay. In which case, you can stay on our email list, you can keep being a podcast listener, that's fine. We're just trying to help people. The kind of support we have isn't a fit for everybody. But to find out, this is the best way to know. Is just let's talk. Let's get on the phone and talk. If you are fit, here are some options. We have the personal, professional, premium, and partner level memberships. To learn more about those, go to skywaymember.com. You've probably heard us talk about them on the podcast. Once you become a member, then you're moving into the member journey. Now you're a customer. You're one of our customers. So what does that mean? Well, what happens once you become a customer is you become a new member of the Skyway community. You're going to get an email from me, you get a welcome letter from me. You also get invited into the closed LinkedIn group. Remember I said most of our customers, in fact, almost all of our customers are on LinkedIn. So we'll invite you to the closed LinkedIn group to get you started. Then you get an onboarding. And this is a member profile. There's a review of what your specific needs are. And you'll also get a tour of the community. And then after your onboarding, now you're a full-fledged customer. I'll say it that way. Whether you're personal, professional, premium, or partner level, you're still a customer of Skyway. And what does that mean? Well, now we're in the relationship management phase, which means you have a relationship with a team of former contracting officers. We're here on call as needed. You also have a relationship with a team of proposal managers and contract managers and industry experts. And for some folks, that's enough. Some folks, they just want the content. They want to be able to post in the forums and ask a contracting officer forum and get context. In addition, we also provide consulting. Some folks, they need help with proposals, they need help with targeting, they need help with their capability statement, they got a letter from the government that they don't know how to respond to, they're CPARs, they're not getting paid on time. Pick a topic, pick a thing that you need help with in the government market, and our team is here to help you. And there are buckets that work can fall into. Some of it might be strategy, as in what's my market, how do I manage, how do I win this contract, how do I target this agency, how do I structure my RFP so that it does what I need it to do as a subcontracts manager, all of the above. We also help with pre-award support, whether it's shaping an opportunity, helping you target opportunities better, helping to make sure that an RFP comes out in a structure that puts you in the best position to win, all of those things that happen pre-award. This includes proposal support, red team reviews, all of those things. And then post-award, which is just what it sounds like. After you win the contract, you need help managing it. Whether you're new to the market or you've been doing this for a long time, you're going to run into questions. And you'll have a team of former contracting officers and government market experts on call to help answer your questions. Some consulting projects are ongoing. Some of them are a one-time thing. Some of it's just a question. Sometimes you just want to talk to somebody and get some insight on a strategy you're putting together. All of those things are consulting projects. Once the consulting project is complete, you still have us on call. We're there for you when you need us. You're keeping your relationship with Skyway. You still have access to the community. You still have access to all of the content. We're still talking. We're just not working on a consulting project. And that's okay, because some companies need us every week. Some companies need us once a month. Some companies need us twice a year. And this model allows for all of the above. My job is to get feedback on what we're doing and how well we're doing it. Because what happens is you have the blue is me, it's Kevin, the president. The red is the management team, is a relationship management team. And the project leads manage the orange. And those are going to be ad hoc. They're as needed. And some of our customers, they have full-time proposal management from us. But all of that is flexible. It's based on what you need. Our most successful customers use a combination of the consulting, the community content, and the podcast. And so this model, although it looks kind of busy right now, allows you to use just the content here, just the consulting here, or a combination of these, including the Contracting Officer podcast. Because in the end, we know if we build a relationship with you, we provide strong consulting support to fix your unique problems, and we have a team that's structured here to help you on an as-needed basis, then what you're going to do is send us referrals. And that's the secret sauce of Skyway right there. This is our flow. From targeting the right kind of customers, through nurturing the relationship with those potential customers, to building a deep relationship with the customers that we do have, to getting referrals to new ones. This is our process. If you'd like to learn more about what we do specifically and see if we're a fit to help you, the easiest way to get a hold of us is go to askskyway.com and pick a time that works for you. You can also call us directly, or if you'd like to learn more about the Skyway community based on what you've seen in this video, go to skywaymember.com. We'd love to hear from you. Have a great day, and thanks for listening.